Hello, and welcome to Unleash the Beast with me, the most everyone, aka MrSuryt. So I am yet to actually dig up the chest underneath here, so I thought I would come in here today, see what we've got. I'm going to leave the spawner. I don't have any way of... I don't have any way of getting to this chest without breaking it or the spawner, so let's see what we got. Let's get out of here. Obviously, I've got some force mitts. Not sure if I had them last time. I got these down in a dungeon somewhere. Alright, we got a safari net, logic matrix, and it would seem... Okay, we got some stuff in here. Some stuff in here. Oh, no, that's just the berries. Bit of iron. Oh, that was weak. Let's go over and have a look at... There's another one over here, I'm pretty sure. Yes, there's another one. Okay, let's not go that way. Jump! Hey, made it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow. Oh, there goes my knees and my ankles. Alright, this isn't what we're doing today. Today I am going to have a look at Tinkerer's Construct again. We're going to make a smeltery. Alright. And it didn't look like much more that time around either. Got a bit of bread and some string, some redstone, a little bit more iron, a silk touch enchant, a bucket. Oh, well, they were both very weak. Well, let's go back to the base. I've done a little bit of work around our house. Still as tall as ever. But I've extended downstairs just to make a little bit more room in there. The tree's really not the largest tree in the world. It's certainly close to it though. And I've extended the second floor. We'll go inside and we'll have a little look around. At the moment down here doesn't really have anything. I've moved my chests down here. Got a few chests happening down here. Nothing too fancy. This isn't going to be the way that we have it. Like, this isn't going to be the entire storage area. We do have some ores. Get rid of that dirt there. A few mob drops. And we are going to need these two books here today. Where's my food gone? I still don't know my way around it. We're actually quite full on that chest. I'm going to have to upgrade that chest. Down here, it is possible for mobs to spawn down here because it is very dark. And I'm going to place a torch, but ordinarily I'm keeping this dark. The reason for that is what we have down here. I've put a few of my ore production or ore producing bushes down here. So what was that one? That was copper. This one is tin. That one over there. Oh, yep, we got it. Oh, that was copper. That at the back there is iron, I think. This one here is an odd one. It smells like creeper, apparently. I don't actually know what we're going to be doing with it, but we're growing it. One problem with these bushes, though, you can't stand on them. This one back here is aluminium. Of course, I still end up standing on them, but... Oh, take those torches. These here do need a good bit of dark in order to work, so... Torches don't kill them. So I can put the torches down when I go down there. Alright, back upstairs. This here is my Tinkerer's Construct area. And this here is where we're going to put the smeltery. This is the little extension part. Upstairs, we do have one more floor. And that's just my bed. I will keep extending. But today we are getting on with Tinkerer's Construct, with smelting items. And what we need, first of all, we need some sand, some clay, and some gravel. That gets you grout. Quite a bit of grout. Probably don't need... You know what? We'll stick with this amount to begin with. If we need more, we'll come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. And 8 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that smelts up your seed brick, which we need a fair amount of. Whilst we're waiting for that, I'm just going to go and empty out what we just looted. You do need a fair amount of the grout. Okay, in here we'll whack these items. Some chests as well. The iron, you know what, I'm going to hold on to that iron. These little ore bush things, here's the concentrated essence berry, it tastes like creeper. These ones here, what you need to do is smelt them up and you get yourself an ingot. You don't get, well, in this case, a copper bar. Of course you can turn ingots into copper bars. There you go. Copper nuggets. These nuggets are a little bit different though. I'll show you the use for these. Now you can, come on, using the ore dictionary, you can convert them over to the other types of nuggets, but the uses for these particular ones, well there you go, you can turn them into ingots. Is this how to... Nope. Okay, well I've chosen the wrong one then. Well, it's maybe the aluminium. Yeah, that'll be the one. The aluminium, you can actually turn it into one other thing. White chocolate, no. Gotta click U again to see uses. So you smelt it into your nugget, and then you can turn it into raw aluminium, which I guess that's an ingot. That's more or less an ingot. You can still use it to smelt in the smeltery. So we might be doing a little bit of smelting of ingots. Let's see how many seared bricks we've got. Quite a few. Never enough, but start with 24. Let's straight into materials, a new second edition. Click past all this. Eventually we get there, I'm sure. Come on. Wow, there's a lot in this particular volume. Okay. So we're not going to bother with that book, we're going to bother with this one. We are going back to the first one. Ah, here we go. First thing you need is a tool forge. Well, first thing you do need is not a tool forge, but you may want a tool forge. This here is basically the upgraded version of your tool station, so I can create a few extra items. So we will be wanting that. We will be wanting a bit of iron for that though. There's your seared bricks, and here we go. Smeltery Controller. That is the first item that we are going to be needing. We will be needing, that is. Do we have... I'm going to need a little bit more iron, I think. Get in there. Grant, you're in this one. Ordinarily, I would be, at this point in the game, creating a few... Oh, thank you. Creating a few different machines to double my ore production, but we're not going to do that this time. It's one block. We are also going to be needing the tool station. Paint pattern and crafting bench. Don't have any wood on me. Remembering we can't actually use the red wood for that. Do we have... I wonder if we can use jungle wood. Let's find out. And can I need a few sticks? Not you, you. Well, that gets me that. And that gets me a tool station. Excellent, we can use a tool station. Back up we go. Oh, I'm going to need to get some kind of teleporting device happening because I'm getting sick of walking up and down those stairs. Now we need some seared bricks. Yep, good. 1, 2, 3, 3 of those. That gets us the next volume, which is the volume that we will be needing. We want you, we want We want... oh, we need quite a few iron blocks, actually. Let's have a look in here. This will actually tell us how to lay out the smeltery. Grab some more of you. We'll be needing. Oh, I've forgotten how slow a normal furnace is. It's painful. Very painful. Oh, there's one more block. There we go, we need one more of you. Whilst we're waiting, let's see what we need. We need a Smeltery Controller, a Seared Tank. We're going to need some glass for that. Smeltery Controller we can make. One of you. Actually, all the sand's up here. Yup. Oh, I need another furnace is what I need. Do we have enough of you yet? Probably not. Right, we got a furnace down here. We'll get started on a bit of glass down there. Now we'll start off just making the very basic smeltery. We will be upgrading as we go along. What else will we be needing? Whoops, seared bricks. Well, we'll be needing at least 9 of those. Probably be needing more than 9, to be honest. Oops. Durr. Oh, 12 of. Good. Ah, there we go. We got our iron. Let's get that going. You can use the iron ore itself instead of using ingots in the smeltery, I believe. Get a bit of glass. I know ordinarily I have all this ready to go, but not this time. Alright, we want a seared tank. And that would be that one there. Now you can look all these up in NEI as well. You don't need the book, but we've got it, so why not? We need more bricks. Perfect. There's your seared tank. Next we'll be needing, well, we've got those 3, any combination of 10 seared bricks, seared tanks or drains. Well, we want at least 1 drain. The rest, it doesn't actually matter what we go. So let's have a little look in here. Okay, so we want the drain. You can use seared glass, seared window. We're going to use maybe 1 or 2 of those. We're going to need a faucet as well. And probably a casting table. So let's grab a whole heap more of you. Okay, that didn't work. There's the faucet. There is our drain. What was the other one? Well, we can use... do we have enough for a tank? Oh, wrong one. Not quite. Not a tanker. One of these. Gets you the window. So basically just... you can create using pretty much any combination of these items. Let's make a couple more of you. Whilst we're waiting for the rest of it to smelt up, let's get building. The first item you're going to need is actually your seared bricks, and you need to place that in a 3 by 3. More often than not, people bury this part in the ground. I don't really have the luxury of being able to do that, do I? Oops. Wow, this stuff needs a fairly decent pickaxe. In all honesty, this here is not a decent pickaxe, so probably a middle of the range pickaxe would be fine. That's the point of doing this, though. We are making ourselves a set of decent tools. I need an axe. I've actually gone through quite a few axes hollowing out this tree. And you can be mine. Do we have material for an axe? Not really, no. Alright. We'll just use our awesome pickaxe. To create, yeah, blah blah blah. To create a 3x3. It's going to look funny from the outside. You're going to be able to see the bottom of the smeltery. But, oh well. Kind of missing my meteor armour at the moment. Be able to suck all this up. Digging straight down. Rule number 1, Minecraft. Always dig straight underneath you. Something like that. Alright, there's your base. Next thing, you need the Smeltery Controller. Now you can whack it anywhere along these 3 areas. You don't actually put it on these 3 blocks, and you can't put it in the corners. So we'll whack that there. Next we're going to put the Seared Tank. After that, you can put any combination you want of those items. We'll whack these down like so. Get a few more seared bricks. What else are we going to put in there? Let's get a bit more of you. Alright, make a few more bricks. 2, 3, yeah, let's make them all. 2. There we go. Now that's lit up. That is actually ready. That's your basic smelter. You can, of course, add extra layers to it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Most people like to put these kind of windows in here so that they can see inside. Yeah, if you like. Let's get a few more of you. You know what, we're going to need to make another batch of grout. There we go. You in there. And you in there. Very good. Get our glass. We'll create another couple of those windows. That'll do. Straight like so. That's only 2 more. Okay. You really do need a lot of bricks. Oops. Shift click. Is that the same type? Yes, it is. It's still, it won't break it if you do that. And in fact, if I was to knock this block here out, it still would not break it. Whether or not it would function, that's a different story. Alright, we're going to whack this guy down. See if we can't whack him down like so. Onto him, you put your drain. Now, ordinarily, yeah, I'm thinking that perhaps I'm going to have to turn it and face it out. See what happens with the faucet. No, it stays there. Where'd the drain go? Oh, there it is. So we'll face it out. Oops. Too far. What the? Hopefully I've got enough room here. Ah! Yeah. Break you again. See if we can't break these. Yep, and we get them back. You get a nice breaking glass sound, but you still get them back. There we go. Alright, we'll put the windows here. We are going to need a table. Casting table. That is made like so. There we go. Just put that underneath the drain there. Let's create a few more bricks. We're just going to use these for the time being. I may upgrade them to windows or something like that. We have enough for any more. Another 2. Better than nothing. And we'll finish that side off. And we need one more. Okay. One more. Brilliant. Done. Alright, it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but if you click in here, you'll see you've actually got a little bit more room to add items. You can keep on going up as high as you want, indefinite. The more room you have, the more items you can put in there. However, we're not quite ready yet. We need lava. And what do you reckon? I've got some. No, I don't. Dang it. But I do have a couple of buckets, and I've got a few spots out there with some lava in them. But you guys are not going to be put through me adventuring down and dying. I mean, collecting lava. I'll go get some lava, and when we come back, I'll be ready to place the lava in the smeltery. One sec. Okay, we're back with our lava. I got 3 buckets full. I've already put 1 bucket in, and obviously I made a few changes. With the lava, just right click on it, and you'll add it. If you look in here, you'll... Okay, we've got a bit of a visual bug there. Eventually you'll see the lava over here. Let's put a 3rd bucket in there. Eventually. I'm sure we will eventually see it. There is a visual bug that occurs. Actually, I've had it happen quite a few times. Anyway, I have added an extra level to our smeltery, which means we've got a lot more room here for putting items. And I've moved this here back over to the side here. It will work in that position. I've in fact already tried it. I tried it with a bit of gold. So we put some gold in here. Now if you put 1 ingot in here, it will smelt up to be 1 ingot's worth. Gold ore will smelt up to be 2 ingots worth. So this here is a slow... There you go, there's the lava. It is a slow way of doubling your ores. But it is a way of doubling your ores, and you can put... I could put a lot of gold in there and get it all smelted at once. And there's a reason I'm putting gold in first. It's because, well, I have a lot of it, for one. There we go, we got 1 ingot's worth. If we click on this faucet right here, now there's actually 2 ways of doing what I'm about to do. So I may as well waste another piece of gold. I like that you can actually see the liquid in there. Click right here, and out comes an ingot's worth into our stencil table. Eventually it'll dry, cool down, eventually. It is taking its time. Unless there wasn't a... Oh, there wasn't a full ingot's worth in there, I guess. Or maybe it needs 2. But anyway, that's created us one of these, a blank cast. Now, if you take that over to your pattern, your stencil table, your actual stencil table, whack it in here. In the past, this is how you got all of these. Not anymore. This will only create 1 item in here, and that is this guy, the ingot cast. So we will create you, like so. There is another way of doing it, a little bit quicker. You whack your ingot in here. Any kind of ingot will do. We are going to have to smelt up a little bit more gold. We'll put 2 lots in there. Oh, another visual bug. You can see that the lava does slowly go down. So yeah, it's not terrible with the lava use, but you may end up needing a fair bit of lava, a good source of lava. And come on, hurry up and create for me. There we go. Again, click on this with the ingot in there. Do we have enough? 2 ingots. Yeah, it's not going to work. Well, I can promise you ordinarily it will work and you'll end up creating an ingot cast. Because I have made a couple of them already today. Let's make another one of these at any rate. That used it all up. Good. You can whack these back in and smelt them up. Which is about all that they're good for. And you can make those casts out of a number of material. It doesn't have to be gold, I just happen to have gold. Alright, so we're gonna... You can then whack that in there. If you smelt something up, you can create an ingot of it. And I've already done all this. Tested it out and created a couple of the Elamite Ingots. I'll show you how to create Elamite. We're going to create 6 of them. Need a bit of tin and some obsidian. Alright, so the obsidian takes the longest out of these ingredients, so we'll put 2 of those in there, 2 iron, and 5 aluminium. That there will create us some of these awesome ingots. That'll actually create 6 ingots. We go into, oops, too far, into here, go to alloys, and there it is, the Elamite. Aluminium 5 of, iron 2 of, obsidian 2 of. You can actually see the items in there. They'll slowly melt. This here is our first alloy, an alloy being a number of different materials melted together. Oh, the first one, the aluminium, that's all melted down. 10 ingots. Iron will be next. 2 iron in there, which should create 4 ingots. Almost there. Like watching paint dry. Come on. Yep, there we go. So just see a slither of it there, 4 ingots worth. Obsidian will take the longest though, of course. Whilst we're waiting for that, let's go back over to our pattern. And we're going to create a pick. We may as well just create something simple with our metal to begin with. Just going to create a pick. And we are just going to create it. May as well just make it out of stone. So there's our stone pickhead. We want tool binding 1 of you. And we don't want the tough, we want the tool rod. There we go. Now there is a reason why I've just created a couple more of these crappy stone ones. Oh, there we go. We've got it all melted up and it's combined into 6 ingots worth. We don't want to create an ingot. Put your item in here. I haven't tried this out yet. And of course it doesn't want to work. It only wants to work when I'm not recording. 1 sec. Okay, that was a bit of a derp there. I was actually trying to make a cast of the Elamite. No, first of all you've got to create the cast before you can get the Elamite out. So what we've done, smelted up a bit of gold in there. 6 ingots worth. Now we whack down our stone pickaxe. And we click here. There we go. And we have ourselves a pickhead cast. Put those aside. Obviously I just made that Elamite that I had in there into ingots. Take you out. And we will now create the binding. Where did my rod go? Did I not pick it up? Sure I did. We'll create another one then. It's around somewhere. Alright, we'll take you out. Put down the rod. And that's the last of our gold. So we've used up a bit of gold to make these, but that should be fine. Alright, now let's smelt up our Elamite ingots again. 4 of. Shouldn't need 4 though. Well, whack down pickaxe head to begin with. Look at the blocks in there. Nice. I might put a few more windows so I can see a little bit better in there. Oh, I don't want that smelting up. What the hell? Let's grab a bit more glass. Going to need a few more of these, not you. It's a bit more than what we need, but oh well. There we go. Like you over there. Ah, it's melted up. Alright, so now we click on it. Here we go. There's the pickaxe head. Next, the binding. And now the rod. We may have... Yep, we got another 2 ingots worth in there. Oh, we're out of room. Let's go over here and we'll put our casts in here for future use. Now, if we go into here... Let's get rid of you. Into here. And we want a pickaxe. Whack these like so. We've got ourselves an Elamite pickaxe that has reinforced 2 on it. Durability is 714. Mining speed is 8 and mining level is cobalt. Modifiers remaining 3, so I can add a few modifiers to this as well. We're going to do all that probably next episode because we are running out of time. When you create it, that's when you can name it up here. If you wanted a name for it. Oh! Let's try that again. I hadn't clicked on it. MrSuryt. Pickaxe. I'm not the fastest typer, am I? There you go. So when I take this out, it will be... There we go. It will be named MrSuryt's pickaxe. There you go. Fantastic. Don't really need to do that. But this here will be able to mine cobalt and ardite from the nether. So that's where we're going to have to go in order to get the manilian, which is pretty much your top tier material. Oh, which we're going to do next episode. One last thing I will do this episode though. Because we can. Oops. You there. 3 of those. Create the tool forge. Now this item here is pretty much the same as your tool station. In fact, it does everything the tool station does. So we are going to get rid of it. Plonk it down. It just has quite a few more items in there to create. And we may look at a few of these. We're definitely going to look at some weapons. Probably make something like the mattock. I've dug many a hole in my life, in real life that is, using a mattock. That's kind of, yeah, well it says there, versatile farming tool, effective wood, dirt and plants. So you can till the earth, you can also dig things up and chop down trees. So we'll look at making something like that. We're definitely going to make some kind of a weapon. It's been recommended that I make one of these guys. They are very fast, good against enemies with armor. They're not, well it says there, low damage, low durability. They're not the best for mass damage, but they're very fast, so you can get a lot of little bits of damage out at a time. But we'll create a few of those next episode, I think. Still got 2 ingots worth in there, so that's good. We might even make up a little bit more. You know what? No, I think I'm going to go to the nether next and get myself some of the next upgrades to the materials that I want. Might even put some modifiers on this next episode, but that's all going to be next episode. This episode's done, finished, all complete. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. Oh, even with those little derps. And I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.